wonderful day, making some really good trades as per usual. Let's dive into some analysis here. So, Bitcoin, nice move down, huh? Not bad from like some off sense some half-ass predictions. No, I'm kidding. Um, it could have gone either way. It's really 50-50, and still the full move has not even gone through, and there's no guaranteeing that the move will continue to extend lower, although momentum is with us. So again, if you guys want to get these trades, I post them in real time. You guys can see here we managed to catch that short. I told you guys we're going to short, right, on this move down, and we closed a nice little trade today, 34% winner. So if you guys want to get access to them in real time, the link's in the description. So right now, from what I can tell, Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, you still got green money flow, right? So this can easily print a green dot and continue higher and make a higher low. So there's no guarantee that my thesis of us going all the way back down to 82 and for us to extend the X wave is going to happen, right? That's just a possibility that I have here. What if it's in some sort of 1-2 setup, right? And you're building off like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to extend up instead. There's too many possibilities for me to tell you that there's a really high probability of this playing out. Almost everything right here right now is like 50-50 at this point, or like 60-40. The probabilities of certain things playing out are not very high because it's just in the middle area. It's in the connector, it's in the chop. It's essentially what's happening right now, in my opinion. What I think is best is, and why I think it went down, is I think it's trying to destroy as many traders as possible. It's trying to make the shorts lose interest, the longs lose interest. It's trying to make both sides lose money by basically going nowhere, right? Everybody wants to long and hold and short and hold, and these are the parts where they're just going to chop and chop and chop and chop until everybody doesn't want to get long or short, and then the true move is going to happen. So we're in this phase here again. Right? And now, basically, I think we could still get another leg lower and flush out some of the longs who are still holding on to dear hope that we're going to go to 96. And I think we're actually going to go to 96 and even 102 or higher. But I think we need to flush down first. But, we'll see if that happens, because the 1 hour time frame, you're in that red money flow, yes, but you're getting a lot of bullish dual band strength index numbers. You're trying to, and it is the weekend after all, but let's pay attention to it, right? Because what happens if we get a weekend, not a gap down, but a weekend where the price is decreasing all over the weekend, and you're dropping, then you're gonna have a gap. You're gonna have a gap, right? You're gonna have a gap on Sunday night, and that's perfect because gaps are easy to play, and usually they fill most of the time. So if we're down here, if we're at 82 on Sunday night, you most likely want to go long, right? Because then you got a gap fill at 89,000, because that's where the price closed on the CME futures. I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look here. Closed at 89,600, right? So if it gaps down 82, you got a huge gap to play. But I don't know if it'll drop that low, right? I don't even know if it'll drop at all. What I can tell you is that I'm going to share my next trades in the Discord and what I'm going to do next. In terms of wave edge, not seeing anything new here on the daily cycle. There's no new signals. The 4-hour time frame, you're printing a green cross right now. The 1 hour time frame, you printed a green cross at the lows. Been kind of chopping sideways since then. Taking out this pivot at 88,200, that's your signal that it's probably going for another leg lower, and maybe the final flush out, right? And you'll probably want to long it, but at the correct time. So there's going to be a bit of a timing trade here, trying to catch the bottom. So yeah, won't be easy. And 7-hour RSI band coming up higher as well, coming up to 85,000. That's going to be support, and 80,000 here on the 12-hour support. And resistance is the same, 97,000 and 102 on the other side of the trade. Let's see here. Take a look at cross X. CrossX has printed a top reversal signal on the daily time frame, so not the greatest if you're super bullish, because this could easily continue to extend lower into 76,000 and even as low as 71, right? It can keep going to the lower support levels. So my guess is that these areas are going to hold, and we're going to actually, maybe if we sweep the lows here, we're probably going to spend a very small amount of time down here and reverse back up. 12-hour has already printed a sell signal now on top of its top reversal pattern, so now it's confirming a sell. So if this sell takes place, then you're going to see some more downside in the price of Bitcoin, and that's fine, because I think we're in this bottoming phase that could take more time, and that's okay. It could chop around. It could even make another low, be in this other X, or in a smaller X. Maybe this is the X, right? This is too many possibilities, guys, when we're trading in the middle of the chop. But yeah, we've been excelling. We've been timing our ticks perfectly, right to the tick. Boom, rejected, and then we got another short here. It didn't hit any area, but I had a feeling that this was turning into a flat. We actually went to grab some liquidity at 94,000, and I had a long thinking, oh, okay, we don't break out long, we're gonna hit 96, and we didn't end up doing that. So I just took a quick loss and started flip short, and that was the correct move. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to share for you guys for the weekend. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to join the Discord. Links in the description. Also, to add to this, though, the daily time frame on Bitcoin just printed a blood diamond, which is essentially a red dot with a red cross at the same time, with a 22 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. So not bullish, not a very bullish sign. These are actually pretty rare to see on the daily. You don't see them often. You've seen them here, right? And actually does lead to lower prices. 13%, another one here. This one didn't play out as much, and it actually ended up reversing back up. You got one here. Usually they come near the lows. You got a big blood diamond that didn't amount to much. I'm pretty sure this was a Friday weekend, yeah, something like that. Take a look to see if there's been other ones. It's funny how these ones, the dailies, the one on the dailies, they come near the lows, but it does extend to move lower, but maybe not for much. I have yet to see one come at the highs, right? Come at the highs. We've seen one come at the highs during the bull run with green money flow, and it doesn't really work. It works better, obviously, when you're in that bear market downtrend. You can see this one here. This one played out quite nice. So let's pay attention to this, because we are in red money flow. We are in red money flow, and this is a pretty this is a tight momentum wave. If you're trying to short this, that's a super tight momentum wave. It would signal significant downside coming in Bitcoin and maybe the traditional markets as well. Okay, so let's be careful. This is time to be cautious and be smart about the trading, not to go gung-ho, super high leverage, long everything, keep buying the dip. Yeah, we'll continue to do what we're doing, because we're continuing to outperform Bitcoin. Okay, peace.